Welcome to a special bonus version of episode 15, where I'm going to, instead of regular campaign play, do a little bit of co-op and just recap what happens in episode 15 in a, shall we say, more fun and entertaining fashion. Big fan of the co-op mode. I very rarely play Jimmy. I play all of these characters pretty much more than Jimmy, except some of the new ones that I haven't had the chance to play a lot more. Particularly, episode 15 features this guy, Artanis, who shows up near the end of the mission to try and help out. Though, it's an alternate timeline version of Artanis than this one. This one is way cooler. Yeah, actually, you know what, seeing as it is a Protoss mission, let's just play Artanis. Or heck, could play Zeratul. Well, I haven't actually unlocked anything with Zeratul yet, so I'll just play Artanis. Yeah. And then on a mission, Missed Opportunities, which is a remix, co-op remix of the Belshir mission where you collect Terrazine for Tosh. So yeah, episode 15, it's all about this vision that the Overmind has about the last stand of the Protoss. It's a very long and slow, grindy holdout mission where you are supposed to hold out long enough until you've killed 1500 enemy Zerg and protect an archive where the Protoss are storing their knowledge for future organic life in the universe to potentially have a chance against Amon, and to know about their history, leaving something behind as the Protoss basically prepare for their inevitable end. And that really is the mission, it's just you and progressively more and more Protoss heroes showing up to hold fast against an invading Zerg and hybrid army that will eventually overwhelm you. It's just that as long as you kill 1500 of them, it counts as a mission complete, and after that it's just about how many more can you kill. I've already done that mission on hard difficulty, and I've already done it with the achievements. So, and I just ran through it in episode 15 proper, on casual difficulty, because I really couldn't give a damn about that mission because it's boring. Oh, hey, look, we also get Raynor as a buddy. Jimmy Raynor, I guess. Anyway, yeah, eventually the only way to end the mission is for you to actually lose, quote unquote. Once all your units and all your structures are dead, that's when the mission ends. So in the very end of episode 15, I started killing my own stuff just to make it end faster. Because otherwise it was going to take a while. Anyway, this is another actual human player.
Welcome to the jungle, Commanders! Hope you like fun and games. Long-term exposure to Terrazine provides plenty of both, trust me. Someone out there is making a game of destroying my bots, though. They're ruining my research. I need you to guard those bots.
Now then. Whoop. Now, as Artanis in co-op, I can cheat a little bit. Ah, yes, and I have a different announcer in co-op. I have Alarak announcing for me. We'll meet Alarak later. Much, much later. We're gonna first get double gateways. And then get not your average run-of-the-mill zealot, but Artanis' zealots are pretty fucking dope. Look at them with their shiny halberds. They are super cool. They get a bunch of cool extra special attacks. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm playing Artanis. I don't have to build additional pylons for supply anymore. I can just go straight to just producing more units, which is great. So seeing as we have a pylon here providing a power field, I'll just put down my mobile power field there near my ally.
Shield overcharge online.
So yeah, special episode. Yeah, during the actual holdout, to fill time, I dabbled a bit about the actual Protoss lore. Because might as well.
Ooh, I've located a soon-to-be active geyser. Make sure to escort the bot I'll send to harvest it.
Sure, Stetman. Yeah, so, spoiler warning, Stetman survives the events of the Terran campaign, I guess. He lives. He stays there till the end, and apparently he stays somewhere after the events of the StarCraft 2 campaign. He lands on Belshir and goes a little nutty. Now, Artanis, instead of having Stalkers, he has the very classic Protoss Dragoon, which is the exact same unit as it was in good old-fashioned StarCraft and StarCraft Brood War.
We stand. Enemy Protoss.
My bot is departing now. It's fully automated, so all you have to do is keep it alive. Yes, it's alive!
Looks like my Terran buddy just wants to tech up fast.
Sorry.
Not that it matters. I'm playing on normal difficulty to have a nice, stress-free experience where I can just talk bullshit about Protoss lore.
Hostile forces are advancing on my bots. Have they no respect for science?
Wow, I forgot just how easy normal difficulty is. Guess if you're used to playing brutal, mind you, I'm used to playing brutal with a friend who actually does something. Oh. Is he lagging or am I lagging? Oh well. It's got a robotics facility.
We stand unified.
There we go. Yeah, let's see. We'll get charge. Next, we'll... Oh, there's another lag spike. Well, anyway, yeah, so little bits and pieces of Protoss lore that I was talking about to fill up time in that episode.
A successful Terrazine harvest. Now that bot just has to make it home safely.
So yeah, things I was talking about was the origins of the Protoss and the Zerg. And the Xel'Naga and all that stuff. Why am I placing double pylons? I don't...
More commanders!
Well.
Bots! Oh, those are mine. And they have Terrazine.
Because, yeah. So, you might have heard...
Belshir says that some more geysers are opening up soon. Don't worry, if you can't hear her, she only talks to me.
Yeah, Stedman has really gone very nutty.
We are the blades of iron.
Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So where do the Protoss and the Zerg come from? They were both created by the Xel'Naga. The Xel'Naga had two major, call them initiatives, experiments, directives. They refer to these respectively as the purity of form and the purity of essence. The protoss were their first experiment, the purity of form, and you can see this in that the protoss are all roughly the same shape. Don't let the dragoons fool you, they are, in fact, there's just dead protoss. Well,
they're kind of impatient, so I'm letting them out now.
half-dead protoss. Like, they've been augmented with all sorts of mechanical parts because they were typically zealots that died, or well, got close to death in battle.
I'm picking up some hostile forces headed for my bots. They must really want that terrazine.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Shall we get some air weapons? We'll get some air weapons. So yeah, the Protoss are pure of form. And the Xel'Naga created them specifically as part of that initiative. But before long, the Xel'Naga abandoned the Protoss completely and moved on to their next directive, process, initiative, the purity of essence. Ah. First defending that.
Okay, the bots should be on their way back. I need that terrazine, commanders, for my experiments.
Right, I keep getting, my train of thought keeps getting interrupted.
Research. The enemy is coming for us. Templar, ready your blades. Shielding our warriors now.
There we go. Might be wondering, why the heck am I doing this?
The bots are back in town! The bots are back in town! They're taking terrazine directly out of the majestic Belshir gliders. You might want to stop them if you can, commanders.
Oh.
I think I have a little less than half the terrazine I need. I guess I'll be sending out more bots.
So yeah, they moved on to the Zerg, which are purity of essence rather than purity of form.
You saved it! Belshir, thank you, commanders! I mean, I thank you! Yes, me!
Which you can
With the
see
backing.
in the fact that all the...
Oh, looks like there will be more geysers soon. You can always count on Belshir to provide what you need.
Which you see in that all the Zerg have very different body shapes and sizes. But they are all still Zerg. They are unified in purpose. Let's increase Dragoon attack range, get more air weapons. Drop some orbital bombardment. And then get another
Sending out the best of my
orbital.
bots. Best of what's left, anyway.
It is destined.
Alright. Should be okay.
Enemies are headed for my bots! What a bunch of jerks!
They're gonna come in through that angle.
Go ahead.
Research complete. Your allies.
My bots are taking damage! Terrible, terrible damage!
No, they're not taking damage. Because you equipped them with force fields. For some reason my ally apparently likes planting... Maybe he's doing an achievement. That's probably it. He's probably doing an achievement involving spider mines.
Your allies.
I should probably let him use the mines to damage things. Oh well.
There shall be a reckoning.
And so yeah, after completing their work,
I return to serve.
there we go. After completing their work with the Zerg, the Zilmaga then left again for quite some time, apparently. But not before, after a while, for some reason, somehow, a Zerg Overmind is born. And this Zerg Overmind decides to...
Hate it when they're out there all night without giving me a call.
Ah, Stedman's so worried about his bots. Let's see, what unit are we getting from our fleet bacon? And yes, I said bacon because I am a 5-year-old.
Please, please, stop the enemy from breaking my stuff!
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, we'll get more upgrades. Get more upgrades.
Good news, Commanders. My bots have brought me Terrazine. Well,
Oh yeah,
that's good news
Tempests.
for me.
I have returned.
Pay attention. You need more Vespine.
Solar bombardment online.
Well, solar bombardment's up.
The enemy moves against us. We will meet them head on. Eradicate. Destroy.
So I gotta let my ally know what I'm doing. So there we go.
Your upgrade is ready for use.
Eradicate.
That is a brave zealot.
Locktory, we embrace the glory of battle.
That's okay.
Hey, great job, Commanders. My bots are safe and sound. Do you do this sort of thing often? Ooh, my Terrazine tanks are about halfway full. Bill Shear's being really generous today. I should really send her a thank you card.
Okay.
Some geysers are going to be opening in a few moments. My bots can smell them.
It's okay.
Yeesh. They're really doubling down on this living Terrazine extraction plan. Maybe we should put a stop to it.
Thankfully, for some reason, the orbital bombardment doesn't harm mine units.
You know, I never noticed those things floating around here before. I wonder where they came from.
Eradicate.
Upgrade complete.
There we go. Well, let's get some more of these fellas, some more of these.
I like for iron.
You seek our aid?
We embrace the glory of battle. I return to serve.
There we go, got a nice, heavy...
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out, but I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those little miscreants.
I like the co-op missions. They really do put a little bit of effort into giving them some personality.
Ah, here come the bad guys! Who are they again?
Like, I will say the mass vultures is pretty amusing to watch. Let's get ourselves another Tempest.
My bots are under attack!
Oh,
my
hello.
bots are under attack!
What are we looking at? Get us some more of that, some more of that. Alright, that's pretty funny. Let's lure them closer into the mines.
My bots are heading back to base. Be careful, commanders. It's a jungle.
Anyway, I used to play this a lot with some of my friends, so I've got a bit of experience with all these missions.
You seek our aid? Your allies have entered combat without you.
That's...
Annihilate.
Aha!
Detecting enemy forces. Templar, prepare to intercept.
It's really cute! He really is going with nothing but vultures. I guess on casual... Well, actually no, this was normal difficulty, right? I guess as long as the enemy aren't deploying air units, he's fine with just vultures, it seems. I keep losing my train of thought, though.
Whew! My bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet this time, Belshear.
Consider it done.
Poor Stetman. He's really just gone straight nutty.
Research complete.
And yeah, Artanis in co-op gets Reavers instead of Colossi. Reavers are, I guess, if you want to compare them to a Terran unit, you're best off comparing them to siege tanks. They're kind of clunky, slow-moving, but
Woo, my
they
bots
pack a
are
punch.
back. That means it's tea time. The T is for Terrazine.
They shoot little homing scarabs.
Look at all that Terrazine, and it's all mine. I need just a tiny bit more, commanders.
Yes.
Ready for use.
I want to be able to just build more stuff. Might be wondering, why the heck am I storming my own dudes? It's because I have an upgrade that allows my own dudes to gain energy from the storms. Oh, those zealot charges. Alright, where was I? Yeah.
Oh, did you think you could warp there?
Shut it, Artanis! Shut your smug face! Not Artanis, Alarak. Artanis would kill me if... Actually, no, Alarak would be the one killing me if he heard that I confused him for his soft-hearted brother.
I built these bots myself in a cave with a box of scraps, so I'd appreciate it if they came back intact.
You are at your supply limit. No other forces can be supported.
Really?
Oh, that's just great. The enemy is moving toward my bots. I knew I should have put more turrets on those things.
Yes, Stephanie, you should have. Would have made things a hell of a lot easier for me.
As ever, I serve. As ever, I serve. I heed the call.
Good morning, Commanders! The enemy's eating my bots for breakfast!
No, they're not. We got this. Don't worry, Stedman. We got this. Don't worry. So yeah, what are we looking at? We're looking at way more warping power. So should we lose a unit? If we lose a unit,
As ever, I serve. For Artanis.
heck, you know what? Let's just go wreck shit. There's a Protoss base up here. Let's just go blow it up.
We continue.
Terrazine tank is full! My bots are making the return trip now. Don't let them get away from you.
Your upgrade is ready for use. I heed the call. We embrace the glory of battle.
Alright. Well, that's going on.
Enemy forces detected. Prepare our defense.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
We continue on.
Upgrade complete. Your allies have entered combat without
Activating emergency shields.
you. Your allies have entered combat without
So yeah, just having a little bit of fun at the end here.
you. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Got everything? We got everything.
Your allies have
Just that
entered combat
last
without
one,
you.
which will be fine with a small Dragoon escort.
Input command. Nope tie. Initiating.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Commencing.
Running little circles around the Terrazine bot.
Nope tie. Mitoga. Initiating.
So yeah, co-op basically takes place sort of after or during the finale, during the climax. It's not necessarily canon. The co-op missions aren't exactly canon.
Yes! I can finally finish this research and get off this godforsaken rock. I'm sorry, Belshir. I didn't mean it like that.
But it's fun. It's fun. It's a hell of a lot more things going on, at least, than episode 15. So yeah, consider this an alternative viewing experience. Which hopefully was a little bit more entertaining. Ooh, just shy of another level up. Oh well. Until next time, boop!